we're live. If you're not watching us and you don't see that red button here, that means we're not live. So we're live because you see that red button here. But hello, once again, we are Build a Sister Up. This is Palitha, Kalana, and Amoya. And we come to you every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, next week, we're going to have a special guest, someone from our group. She's going to be joining us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So get ready for that. She's going to join the panel too, so she can talk with us. But once again, as stated, I'm Palitha, Kalana, and Amoya. And as you can see in my pictures behind me, there's Amoya there. There's Kalana. And look, there's Palitha. So that's all three of us. And we are here today. So we come to you with a 10-minute talk, and we're going to start. Of course, it's a little late. We're sorry. But we're here. So we're going to jump over to the lovely ladies, and they're going to tell us what our topic is.
The topic is, let's talk about leasing, buying used, or buying a new car.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first. I've never leased a car. I bought 2 new cars. And I didn't buy like really expensive cars for like 70,000. That's actually really expensive for me. 70, 100,000.
Yeah, it is.
But it's a shack, a $70,000 house.
Well, how much is a Tesla? Let's
Well,
see.
in Ohio, you can get a $70,000 house, a bungalow.
You can get a piece of land with nothing on it, maybe a speck of land.
Down there, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a speck of land.
The cheapest Tesla is $41,190.
Yeah, 70,000 is a lot for a car.
Yeah.
So, but people spend 80, 90, 100,000 on cars.
Yeah.
Not me. I would accept it as a gift, of course. But I know my father told me when I was purchasing my first vehicle not to buy a used car because I'm a woman and I shouldn't be out with a used car. So, and I was single at the time. So, I was single in the sense of not married. So yeah, he was like, don't buy no used car. And they came with me, both my parents came with me to buy my car. And I always get deals, I don't know if it's the things I said, no, but it's you gotta talk it down. You don't ever want to pay the full sticker price, even on a new car. You talk it down somehow. You either take yourself, if you are knowledgeable in that area, you take someone that is knowledgeable in that area and talk the sticker price down. I remember the second car I bought, I looked at it and I was like, I was a little bit more experienced at that time. So I was like, I'm not getting that. He's like, well, what can we do? I was like, nothing but bring down that price. So I walked away. I walked away for 2 weeks. Yeah, I walked away for 2 weeks and they called me and they were like, I can take off such and such. So I was like, okay. So I bought it. I bought the second car too. And I paid both my cars off, of course. So, if you, of course.
How long did it take you to pay both your cars off?
I like to pay it off in 3 years or less. So of course I double up my payments and everything on my car notes, and I pay those things off. I don't like having a car. I don't like having any kind of note, any kind of promissory note against me. I got student loans. Of course, I don't like that. But nobody likes debt. So the debt that you can get rid of quickly, get rid of it quickly. Yeah. Right. So leasing a car, once again, I never leased a car, so I don't know, but leasing cars seems fun because then you can probably get the more expensive cars and then trade them in. You trade in those real cute cars, but I guess you got to keep them unharmed, maybe because you got to turn them back in. So it's a benefit to purchasing a car. And you know, they say once you drive a car off the lot, whatever it is, it's value depreciates. Yeah. So for my car, the ones that I buy, I of course keep as long as I can. I keep for years and years and years. Okay. And I get from point A to point B in my everyday cars. But if I want like a luxury car, I'm probably gonna lease it and turn that thing in and be, you know, having fun with it and not take it out as much. But my everyday car,
watch the miles too on it.
Oh, well, see, you gotta watch the miles. So what else? What's the other part of the question?
What is better, buy, lease, or purchase? Oh, buying used or buying a new car? Leasing, buying used, or buying a new car?
So yeah, it depends on what you're using the car for. I say if it's your everyday car that you're gonna drive nonstop to work, shopping, taking your dog in, taking the kids so they mess it up, then you want to buy a car. Yeah, because your kids gonna mess up your car.
Yeah.
So
sometimes grown people will too.
Yeah, grown people too. So if you're gonna
drink in it,
huh?
Don't eat or drink in it or blow your nose in it. You know?
Yeah, and if you can't drive, you might want to buy your own car because if you lease it and you get into an accident, there's lots that happen to it. And even if you buy a car and it's not fully paid off and you're a bad driver, you still owe the balance on it. So, and if you don't pay and you get it repossessed, you still owe the balance after it's sold. So you gotta know what you're getting into when you buy a car because everything has its consequences and its benefits.
I agree. Everything.
Yep. For me, I would probably rather buy a car only because I just like to buy things and own it. I like even with a house, I just like to, you know, pay to purchase it rather than, you know, rent or anything like that. So I always think to buy it and then after I buy it, just give it to the next person, you know, especially because I have a child. Excuse me, especially because I have a child. It's just easier to buy things and just pass it down to generation to generation.
I agree. Buy. It's better to buy.
And it depends on what the purpose is though. If you want like a luxury car, if you can afford one everyday car and one luxury car you just want to have fun in and you know, ride around for luxury, that's when you want to lease your luxury vehicles that, you know, may cost a little bit more, but it's just like you're renting a vehicle for 3 or 4 years. So
right.
And then trading it in. So it depends on the purpose of the car.
Yeah, they had these programs like Turbo. There's this company called Turbo, not to be promoting them, you know, they're not paying us. But anyway, so Turbo, not to be promoting them because they ain't paying us, but you can actually lease your car. You know, you can lease your luxury car and people will pay you to drive it. So that's another option too. Get you a hoopty and then turn around and get, you know, go on one of those sites and get you a luxury car and drive it for a couple days.
Well, all cars crash, right? They can all crash.
That is true. All of them crash and it depreciates once you.
All of them are crashable.
Right. All of them. Right. They don't just all crash.
Right.
But right. All of them are, you know, accessible to be able to crash. So
I like that.
Yeah. So to me, I guess, you know, a car is not the most major thing that I, you know, care to have. I'm not a big flosser. I don't have to, you know, floss my car or nothing like that.
Okay. Now I do like there are some luxury cars that I do like and that I will get one day. So I want a white Range Rover. I want a Beamer.
Deja.
You said Deja? What's that?
She wants a white Range Rover truck.
Okay. I want a Beamer and I want to it's a picture of what did I send you a picture of?
I don't. Oh.
I'm gonna
Um,
find while y'all talking. I'm
While
gonna,
she's finding that, Wanda
Yeah.
says, right, don't pay sticker price, even if it's a new car, especially if it is a used car.
Way to go, Wanda.
Trent said, hey ladies, and hi. Marcus is like,
hey,
oh
Tran.
goodness.
Hey.
And Wanda said, if you purchase new car, used or leased, take care of your car, buy the car off, or follow the terms of the lease agreement.
Oh, yeah. You have to do that because I'm
Yeah.
telling you, if when you trade that car in, if it's some scratches or something on it, they're gonna make you pay for it. They want
Yeah.
they cheddar.
Y'all keep talking. I'm still looking.
Yeah, they'll make you pay for if you got a lease, they'll make you pay for it. So like I said, that's exactly why for me, I just like to own things. And again, I'm just thinking about my child's future. I just like to be able to give him things.
Yeah.
So I
You
would
can pass it
definitely
down. That's
yeah,
true.
pass it down to him. So he can drive it.
Is this? Can you see that?
Let me take my glasses off.
Let me take it out the light.
Oh, that didn't help. What's the name of the car?
It's a I'll pull it up. I'll show
Okay.
you.
Because I couldn't see it with or without my glasses.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No, and these aren't even bifocals because I don't need those things. I'm not wearing bifocals. I'm too young for bifocals.
Okay, here it is. It's the blue one.
A blue vehicle?
No, it's this color. I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay. Can you tell my camera is moving?
We can't see you right now.
Oh. Well, I can see everybody else that's viewing.
Is that Fiat?
There's no Fiat. Where are we at? Where's she at? Oh, right here. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. Here it is. Can you see it?
Oh.
So,
Look at this car.
so it's a Bugatti.
You want to
What
see
is
it?
Mm-hmm.
Look
You
at her
see it?
car.
Look at my car.
Look at the car she wants.
That's Carolina just bought that car.
She just bought it.
It's being shipped to her.
Yeah, it's being shipped to me.
Look at that. Turn that sucker around again. What is her name?
Her name will be what should I name her?
Ooh,
Gold bullet.
Or Black Lightning. I don't know.
Open. That's like a coupe, right?
You see this car?
Two-door coupe. That is beautiful. And
Yeah.
what's the name of this lady?
Well, it's a Bugatti.
Oh, it's a Bugatti. She's got a Bugatti. I know that's right, girlfriend.
Yeah, let's exit out of there. So
Now, would you get personalized plate?
Yes.
I mean,
something
you
like
got
that,
it because
you better.
that's a personalized car.
Right.
So
Now, how much is Miss Bugatti worth?
I don't know. I didn't even look at the price, but I know Bugattis are very expensive. But yeah, that's cute. So I would want
That's
that.
That was nice.
Yeah, that or Range Rover, a white Range Rover, or some kind of Beamer. I don't know what class Beamer, what style Beamer, but I like the interior. I like the outside.
Yeah, the outside, the exterior, the interior is nice.
And what about you all?
Well, that was nice right there.
Yeah, I think I'm in that Bugatti right there. I'm in the car.
Yeah, I mean, just the name alone sounds
Cute.
very, yeah. So Wanda also said when
Bugatti. That
a new
means
We
Bugatti.
Wanda also said when purchasing a car, you have purchasing power, so act accordingly and be a wise consumer. And that's true. The power is in your hand when you purchase a car.
That's true, because they'll act like they'll do lots of things for you, the salesman. And do you all like those warranties? They say they'll give you like not the regular warranties, but the ones like we'll service your car for 3 years. Have you
Oh,
all heard about those?
yeah.
Did you have one on your car?
No.
I think you did.
Well, gap insurance or?
No, not gap insurance. When they said come here and get your car
Oh,
serviced.
yeah. And it still seems like it's just not worth it really. But yeah, some of them are.
Sometimes those little perks are good when you talking about when they allow you to service your car.
Yeah, get your
Yeah.
oil changed there and everything.
Yeah.
Mhm. One also
Sometimes
said,
they-
a boo what?
Mhm. Owen said it's 200,000.
Yeah, it's 200,000.
for the
Bugatti.
Bugatti,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would like a all black interior and exterior Bugatti.
Yeah, that would be
That'd
nice.
be nice. One thing we should do then is go to the car show, and if it's there, get in before we get it, before we actually buy one.
If they're allowed to drive it off the lot.
Yes, if we just act nicely, I don't see why not.
Wanda also said, as long as you have the money to back that purchasing power.
Right, as long as you have the money to back Bugatti money, it's gonna take some climbing.
Yeah, but
for
we'll
me to
get there.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
How
but
much do
yeah,
you think you need to make in order to drive a Bugatti? Some people
Over
don't make a lot.
200,000. I think you should be able to at least make half of that. And
well, I think you should make 5 times what you make. So, bring in $1 million a year at least.
or something like
Yeah.
that. So you're comfortable. You're able to make
Right.
your payments. You're comfortable. And you know that you're gonna pay it off.
Now,
Not-
isn't that crazy? It's not the same as a house, because if you want to buy a $200,000 house, you don't need to make 200,000 a year.
that is true.
So
That is true.
banks aren't gonna give you $200,000 to buy a Bugatti.
Unfortunately, that $200,000 is close to what some people owe in student loans, and
Exactly.
that's just sad and unfortunate.
Yeah.
Tell
Right.
me.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was a fun topic. It always helps
Just
to.
one more comment someone said.
Owen
yes.
said test drive, always test drive. Yes, and yes.
Yes,
Um,
thank you for that.
It's
Yes.
always
I
good
think
to.
some places they even look up your credit before you start test driving. I don't know.
Oh yes, and definitely you gotta know when you buy a used car, you're basically purchasing as is. That's like standard across the US. There's probably some exceptions, but if you buy a lemon, you're kind of stuck with it. You gotta look at your state's lemon laws. But when you buy a used car, it's yours. You're taking it off the lot and it's yours. And people who are selling you used cars, if they're not giving you a warranty, then you're stuck with that car, you know? So it could be working fine the first day you buy it, and then the next day everything stalls and you're stuck with that. So definitely Owen is definitely correct. Test drive the new car to see how you feel it, and most definitely test drive the used car and take a trusted mechanic with you when you buy the used car. I mean, lots of people know this, right?
Mhm.
So, but beware of the lemon law, that you're basically stuck with a used car. So if you buy a used car and if there's no warranty on it, try and get a warranty, and you have to get that warranty written,
Oh yeah.
memorialized.
Don't do a verbal anything.
Right, it's not for a car. There's lots of things you can have oral contracts with, but a car should not be one. Get everything in writing for a car.
Oh yeah.
Owen said, lemon law is universal, yeah. Payments, you want to buy it, not lease. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Owen.
Yeah,
You give us
I'm
some good
guessing,
advice.
yeah, if he's saying if you're going to be paying monthly, what's the point of leasing, right? So,
That's true.
yeah, I mean, and
You got
that's,
some good comments. Everybody else does too.
yeah. Mhm.
All right. Thank you so much for everybody watching and tuning in. Remember, it's always good to buy, you know what I mean? But as always, if you want to replay this and you want to go back into the comments and you want to make a comment, we'll look at that and we'll review it, like it, or either respond. But as always, remember to build better, build bold, build brilliant, build a brother up and build a sister up.
Bye.
Bye.